are struggling to find home. Remember the celebrations in the green. And stay loyal to your dream. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in your soul, that will unify us and never stops at all. Fantasy becomes real, fortune treats you kind, but in the darkness hold on to the relevance of light, and remember the celebrations in the green. Stay loyal to your dream. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in your soul, that will unify us and never stops at all. Hope is a thing with feathers that perches in your soul. sweet invitations drive me away. Maybe I'm foolish, I will have to see. I long for the wind kissing my cheeks, my hands feeling cold, waiting the sunbreak. And I hear the laughter that's on the waves. Most every sunset conjures up another day, conjures up another day. Where you've never been, I will carry your heart, and I'll hold you so tight inside my mind. Where you've never been, I will carry your soul and hold you here inside my life. Beyond all temptation, well, I can't delay. You may call me foolish, there's something I have to say. Well, I hear the sirens of ships leaving port, the call of the seabird, and the cold mist they haunt. And I pretend to hear you telling me on into the horizon, into the beyond. Where you've never been, I will carry your heart and hold you so tight inside my mind. Where you've never been, I will carry your soul and hold you here inside my life. Where you've never been, I will carry your heart and hold you close inside my life. Well, I hear the laughter dance on the wind, watch the sunset conjures up another day. Where you've never been, I will carry your heart when I hold you so tight inside my mind. Where you've never been, I will carry your soul and hold you here inside my life.
dancing in the streets. Mr. Happy, he's smiling silently. Hey, Mr. Happy, can you help me see the world like you see? Mr. Happy, here's the thing. You know when you said just sing, 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 like nobody's listening. Well, Mr. Happy, that's something I can do. 'Cause Mr. Happy, I'm not like you. I care so deeply how the people, they see me. Mr. Happy is the thing. You know when you said just sing, 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 like nobody's listening. So Mr. Happy's there another way. I swear I'll do everything else that you say. And he tries to take my hand, and I just don't understand what he's telling me. I just want to be Mr. Happy learned to fly. And more than ever I wanted to be like Mr. Happy. One day
The forests speak to me. Always have, always will. They are my home. Mother Earth is our home. From her waters we may drink. From the roots we shall grow. We are her children. Somewhere in these mystical forests, surrounded by the valuable gifts of Mother Earth, lies a place where magic comes to life. A new destination, a home away from home. The wonder of it all will lead you to a place where your fantasy becomes reality.
Welcome everybody
Welcome.
at Castlefest TV. We're live again.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been it has been a well, depending on what episode we're talking about. Of course, we have our pre-parties during the Castlefest build-up, so that's less than a year ago.
Yeah.
But we already made another broadcast last year in preparation to last year's edition, and that was more than a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fun to be here again.
It is. It is, right? And we're going to talk about Castlefest, the upcoming edition, of course. We will have, of course, probably already can be seen in the back, Pyrolysis.
Woo! Hello!
And, well, I think it's time to invite you guys to play a tune.
Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Belonging to the earth that I've escaped from. I move with a longing to find what I've been missing, to scale every mountain, to cross every sea, to find home. No want but a need to answer what is pulling me. No wish but a chase of the things I cannot see. To scale every mountain, to cross every sea, to find home. To scale every mountain, to cross every sea, to find home. To find home.
Awesome, guys. I'm here to check you out. Finally, the new album. How excited are you?
Very. It's unreal to finally do this. We've been sitting on these songs for so long because there was a bit of a pandemic going on. So we couldn't really tour or do the thing that we usually did. So finally, we're back online. It feels really good.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. We'll be back with an interview later. Rikke.
Yes.
You can finally now tour again. Well, you actually do it all the time.
At the moment, yes, quite a bit. But yeah, it's super nice to finally go on to festivals again and just feel this vibe of all the people that are so excited for music, and then to give that music to the audience is just so nice to do. And to be on the road, it's
Happy.
It's a bit of a dream.
You guys look so happy. I'm also so happy that you guys are here. Laurens.
Yo, Erik.
You started here at Castlefest, well, kind of in 2015. Yeah.
Yes.
I think you guys are went so mature, became so mature. Do you feel the same way with music? I mean,
I feel like we were toddlers back then, and now we are sort of young kids, maybe almost going to high school. But we've grown a lot, and I remember the first times we were just playing at the campsite only, and we were shy, and I don't know. Everything is much better now. It's nicer.
Awesome, but it sounds real nice. All new music today? Is it all new?
Almost all new music I have recently heard from confidential sources. What's it called? Reliable sources. Yes. One old song.
One old song.
I should have asked someone else. I'm not the informed kind of guy. I just play what's in front of me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, but Joshua, I know you don't like this, but I just wanted to know how many of the 17,000 endings of Baldur's Gate did you already manage to play through?
Well, it's not as much as you think, but I'm playing with my mate Stan, and yeah, it's fun.
Okay, a lot more. We're gonna do an interview later. Back to, I guess, Femke and Mark in the studio. Thank you.
Well, that was an amazing start already, right?
Yeah.
I think we can pack up now.
So much energy.
So much energy.
Yeah,
right.
really cool. Really
right.
Cool.
Of course, Pyrolysis will be playing tunes later, and also, of course, they are part of our lineup for the upcoming edition. And I think it's good to talk about that, about our lineup.
Yeah.
First, we have a little video. Of names.
Yeah. I think I counted 35.
You counted?
Yeah.
I lost count, actually.
Yeah, a lot of bands again.
I'm really proud of this lineup.
Yeah.
I'm proud every year, but of course this year as well.
Yeah.
What in this whole bunch of names, and I understand this is a difficult question, but what are you looking forward to the most? Or give me a top 3.
For me, Eldorad will be one of the bands I'm certainly going to try to watch. Another band is Calandra, and my favorite of the upcoming edition, The Wanderer.
The Wanderer.
Yeah.
Because this is The Wanderer is an edition made by you, because the other people that are involved in making the lineup, like me, were not aware that this band existed. So maybe you can tell a bit about The Wanderer.
Yeah, I came across them because a friend of mine asked me to come with him to a concert, and I was touched by their music, really touched, because the lyrics are about soul work. It's about having had problems in your life and come over them. It's so emotional, and there were a couple of songs that really made me emotional, and I thought that's something really special for Castlefest. Not for in the night. It's really a concert during the day, sitting in the grass, just listening to them. So they played 2 times, Saturday on Forest and Sunday on Village, I think.
Probably. I know they are 2 days, and I know that probably those are the 2 stages. I'm not sure if it's Meadow or Village, but look it up on our website because it's all there. Maybe we can highlight some of the bands per day.
Yeah.
So let's start with Friday. Of course, we have the Balfolk Friday. Our friends of Kelten Zonder
Yeah.
Grenzen.
Yeah.
They are back.
Yeah, yeah. They've been a couple of years not part of Castlefest.
Now, of course, we have seen Lies and Coca and some of the other band members
Yeah.
on stage, several other acts. But we thought this year it would be a
Yeah.
great addition to our Balfolk Friday because our meadow stage is dedicated to Balfolk. So if you are into Balfolk, you need to be there on Friday. It's not only Kelten Zonder Grenzen, it's also Cardboard Collective, Fior and Hot Griselda. And every band brings something different in the mix. So I think this is a great place to be if you are into dancing or if you are into folk music. Of course, you don't necessarily.
Balfolk, we did it last time, last year for the first time. One stage, one day, totally Balfolk, and people loved it.
Yes.
So we thought we can't.
We can't do without it anymore. No. Another act on Friday that I would like to point out is Vehu. Maybe you recognize them also from the after movie of last year because we used their music for that. I think they were one of the big surprises of last year, right?
Yeah. They were really. It feels. It really is the Castlefest music.
Yeah.
Castlefest vibe.
Yeah.
So I loved their show.
Yeah. So we had to have them back.
Yeah.
And they are.
Yeah.
Last one of Friday. Personal favorite. I have to admit something. I'm a huge fan of Eurovision Song Contest. And this is one of the acts that played on 2021. And we managed to get them at Castlefest. So I'm
really
really
cool.
proud.
Really
Really proud. Let's show Goa. Honestly, I can't wait.
No. and after that concert, we still have 2 days to go. So on the Saturday, one of my favorites, Edorat.
I'm also really looking forward to this act. We've seen them on the home edition we did in 2020, and they made this awesome video. It's
in
still
the forest.
In the forest. I think it's still on YouTube, where they played music for the home edition, and they gave a great taste of what Edorat can be.
Yeah.
And then we would have wanted to invite them. Of course, the first edition we could finally organize again in 2022. Due to what happened to them, they got arrested. That wasn't possible, but they are free now.
Yeah, I talked to them last week, and they are really, really looking forward to play at Castlefest.
I think that will be an amazing show.
I think so.
Yeah. What's the third?
Plantec. It's impossible to stand still while they're playing. They were there last year too.
They were part of the Balfolk Friday last year.
They're headlining them.
Yeah.
And it was such a party. We needed to ask them again. And now they will play at Forest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking forward. I think that will be one big party. Yeah,
for sure. And last, Calandra.
Among the lonely rocks is where I lay my head.
Yeah, mesmerizing.
Yeah. really big band throughout Europe already.
Yeah.
Not yet in the Netherlands,
Not so much,
but
no.
after
coming.
after Castlefest they will be.
Yeah.
Because it's really a good band, good show.
They toured with quite some big names as well, right?
With Ivor, Heilung. So that's not were not small concerts. No. Yeah, really looking forward to that.
Me too. Me too. These are some of the highlights of Saturday, but of course we have a Sunday. First, I would like to mention Willows. Great pop music. Yeah. I actually saw them live the first time in Italy because they are from Italy. And it was during a small outside festival in Florence. And it didn't matter that it was high summer, it was warm. I was obviously in Italy and not in Ireland or in Scotland. But as soon as they start playing, it's like you're there. It's like you're in a pub. And I think they get the feeling quite right. Yeah. So looking forward to that one too. They were there last year, so if you missed it, be sure to go watch Willows. The second one of Sunday I'd like to mention is Valar.
Also really dynamic.
I think this will be one of the surprises of this year because they are from Slovakia. I don't think we ever had a band from Slovakia.
No, I don't think so too.
No, and they play this, well, you heard, kind of medieval folk music. They made covers, did you know? They made covers of the Skyrim soundtrack and the Asterix and Obelix soundtracks, and they have a huge following on YouTube already because of that. So make sure to check it out. But this is one of their, I believe, one of their latest releases, and it gives a good impression of what they can do. And I think this will be amazing as well.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. And the last one of Sunday.
Last but not least,
are our friends from Faun.
Yeah.
And we don't have a clip from them.
No.
I forgot, sorry. But of course, we all know Faun, right?
Yeah, and they will play at the last concert on Forest. So we'll have the fruit salad with it, and it will be a lot of fun.
So there will be some fruits involved.
Yeah.
That means you.
Yeah.
For
the beardberry.
I'm really excited to see how that will be with Faun's enchanting music and then you dancing as a beardberry.
Yeah, we have to find a danceable song for it.
We do.
But I'm looking forward to that, to have them closing our festival.
Me too. So that's a bit about the music. Of course, we will have more music later on the show, of course, because of a Pyrolysis in the studio. But now I thought it would be nice if we talked a bit about some of the activities that we have on Castlefest. And one of these activities that I think it was created because we had the Castlefest camping. It's called Offline Tinder. And you probably heard about Tinder, where you can swipe and look for new friends or a new lover. In this case, you can do this at Castlefest.
Yeah.
And we heard that there are a lot of people that found their true love. And two of these people are Eva and Jeffrey. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm great. Looking forward to the next Castlefest, of course. Doing great, yeah.
We do too, of course. Yeah. So you two met due to Offline Tinder, right? At Castlefest.
Yeah.
How did that work? When did you sign up? What year was it?
Well, it was 2 years ago now.
2002 edition and 22. Sorry, wow. And you never made the booth.
No, I couldn't find the booth. There were entire plans in the group app beforehand to find the booth and sign me up and find my partner for life. Mm-hmm. And we couldn't find the booth.
Oh.
But I have a good friend who was looking out for me, Riemma, and she was basically, instead of spotting birds, she was spotting like the little hearts.
Yes, because
And
that's
at
how it
one
works,
point,
right?
I was, you get a little heart, and they write a number on it, and you can leave your contact information. If you see another heart that you like, you can talk to them, and if you like each other, you write down each other's number, and then you go at the end of the festival to the booth, and you get each other's contact information. But I couldn't find the booth, so I didn't have a heart. But my best friend said, "Look at that! Look over there. There are 3 handsome knights with hearts." And I was like, "Ooh,
awesome!"
And one of the knights had enough guts to go to me and ask me, like, "I see you don't have a heart or a number, but can I have your number?"
That wasn't
That wasn't him.
How knightly! How knightly!
He eventually, joined his friend, and we were all talking, but we caught each other's eye and basically started talking. We didn't even exchange contact information then. He had to lose a knife and post on the Facebook, like, "I have lost my knife. Does somebody find it?" And I was like, "Hey, I recognize that knife."
And knights.
And knights, including the knights. And we got talking, we clicked, and we haven't stopped talking since. And last year we were talking about proposing. I was making the joke, like, "If you're not going to propose, I will."
Mm-hmm.
So he got onto it, and on Castlefest made a plan with my best friend, who's great at like doing this stuff. Maybe they should hire her, like offline team.
We will consider it. Yes.
They basically planned the proposal, and now we're engaged. And
2 weeks after Castlefest 2022, we had our first date, and I lived all the way up in Drenthe, in the northern of Netherlands, and
yes, I live on the edge of like
Belgium,
Brabant and Belgium.
Oh, that's quite a distance. Yes.
Yeah, and also because of that distance, because that first date was also like I stayed the whole weekend. We had a match made in heaven, and or thanks to Riemma. But
and offline Tinder,
after half year, each and every weekend, going the 220 kilometers back and forth, we were like, you know what? We can also just start living together. Well, yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
awesome. So how did the proposal
even after
go?
last year, the proposal, it was a bunch of stress. To start, he had a different plan in mind. He was trying to propose during the Wicker, till I asked, "You're not going to do it during the Wicker, right?"
2 weeks before Castlefest.
2 weeks before. So, like, an emergency plan was made, and he and his best friend, and my best friend were joined in a WhatsApp group called and basically tried to make another proposal in front of the friends, and
it was like a month before Castlefest 2023, and we were off to the Efteling with your best friend because it was her birthday. And you were going to the toilet, and she comes to me like, "You know what would be a great moment? During Balfolk, because Eve would be like, la la la, nice and twirly, la la la." Then she won't see it coming.
Yeah, I still saw it coming because he's like a puppy who can't like hide his tail, his wagging tail. He was too excited, and because of that, it happened a bit sooner also than the Balfolk. So we knew a bit at the Balfolk, but he told me before, and at the Balfolk we had our moment. I still didn't really see it coming because I was just like my friends predicted. I was just like swearing and twirling and having fun and yay, I'm dancing. Yeah, memorizing steps, trying to keep everyone in rhythm.
Awesome.
But, yeah, and
Cool.
yeah, it led to this moment, and we'll be going this Castlefest again, but this time as an engaged couple, and once again surrounded by friends and with a bit less stress, which is nice.
That's good to know. That's good to know.
Yeah.
And when will the wedding take place?
We keep saying when we have enough money.
My prime goal is still to marry her before her 30th birthday, and she will become 29 next week. So
Yeah,
got
she
about a year
you
still.
got a year. Yeah.
But hey,
Awesome.
she's a pastry chef. She can make the cake herself.
I can make.
Well, you can try, of course. Well, that's really a fairy
Cool.
tale story, right?
Yeah, thank you for that story.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe you have something a little bit of advice for people who are watching to give them the last push to sign up for offline Tinder as well.
Just even if you're not really looking for, if you don't think you're going to find someone for a relationship, just do it anyway because you have a great talking point. It's like wherever you see those hearts, you know there's someone looking for conversation and looking for just people to talk to. And we've seen that with us pushing our friend group and our good friends, like, go to offline Tinder, get a heart, and then we'll find. And it's eventually, even in a friend group, a great game just to spot the hearts and just to help them. And
If you want to have a place
Yeah.
where magic happens, Castlefest is the right address.
Oh, wow.
Thank
Jeffrey,
you.
that's amazing. Thanks. Thank you for sharing your story with us. And hope to see you in August at Castlefest.
yes,
We'll be there.
We'll be there. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
And for all the watchers who don't know where to go for the offline Tinder, if you go to the information booth at the entrance,
Yeah.
you can get your own heart
Yes.
with the number. And when you spot someone you like, you write down that number, even if you're too scared to talk to them at that moment. You write down the number, you go to the information booth, you get the contact, and you can send an email, WhatsApp, or try conversation.
But like the app Tinder, the number you write down of the person you like, that person also needs to write your number. So only if there's
must be a match.
you can get each other's contacts.
Yeah, only with a match. Yeah.
Amazing story.
Yeah, really cool. Really cool.
I think for now, of course, we have some amazing musicians in the studio as well. So maybe we should...
invite them to the couch.
Yeah, some of them at least. I see a Tim and a Laurens and a Stan. Crowded house. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Welcome again.
This is a really nice couch.
It is comfy. It is.
You can have this. I already brought my own.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's afternoon.
It's afternoon already. Also, maybe good to know we have a chat. So if I see a question for you guys coming in, I'll try to ask. Otherwise, we will answer during the Q&A later on or in the chat. But Eric already mentioned it. But I would like to know more about this new album.
Yeah.
Well, what even is it? We've been sitting on these songs, I think, for like 4 or 5 years. We've been writing and gigging and touring for a very long time, but then the pandemic happened, and we couldn't really do things the way we usually did. So we had a bunch of songs, and we've just been working on them and just sort of sitting on them for years now. So now finally, there's 4 or 5 years worth of life experience in these 13 songs.
We have a year. It's called A Different Dream.
Yes.
How come?
How come? You know? I don't remember.
Yeah, so this is a nice thing. We all contribute to all the songs. And Tim writes most of the lyrics, but I think all the songs mean something for us personally. So we do not discuss with each other, this is what we want the song to mean. So I think we all have a different meaning with the title.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's about how society wants you to live in a certain way. And we are all outcasts in a way. I think many people at Castlefest can also relate.
Of course, yes.
The things that we love are maybe sometimes frowned upon. Walking barefooted, being in the grass, in the nature.
Playing folk music.
Playing folk music and try to do that as seriously as possible. Many people are really confused. They don't understand that at all. So for me, that is a bit the different dream that we try to bring to our own lives, but maybe also into the lives of people that listen to it. I don't know. But definitely it's something that we really made together. So that is also nice. It's a dream that we've built together. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, really cool.
It's a bit different from our previous albums. We experimented with some new things musically. Oh, is that my mic? I can't use my mic. No, I have two. I'm so rich. I have two mics. Yeah, so we actually we also, it's like the album itself is different. Our music is different. We've really evolved. We've picked up some things from the past that we actually thought, why did we let this go to begin with? Maybe it's cool to pick this up again. More electrical sounds in it. There's some more punk vibes in it. So more like our very old music when we played folk punk.
I was just wanted to say, because punk was already in the early days part of Pyrolysis, right?
Yeah, and now we just felt, not to get too political, but the world is a little out of balance, and punk, of course, in character is against things, to speak out against problems that you see and encounter and you think should be talked about and should be paid attention to. And we had a lot of things that we saw and thought, well, it's good that people know about this and people think about this consciously. And a lot of that has to do with how you stand in the world and how you identify yourself as a person. It's all very personal. But yeah, so the punk is a little bit back. Also because Tim may have something to say. He built his own electrical bouzouki, which really helped in bringing a punk sound.
Should I go get it? Should I show it?
You can, of course, yeah.
We've been following the process very closely because he kept talking about it and really enjoying it. And this is actually not the first one he built. So he's really
it's the second already.
I think it's even the
third.
The third, yeah.
So you can start a shop.
Well, yeah.
So here it is.
Wow.
Cool. Yeah, this is the third attempt, and the first one I made was really ugly. Didn't really work because you got to start somewhere. But the third time around, I wanted to get a really, really nice looking and nice sounding instrument. And I tried normal guitar, I tried electric guitar, but I just couldn't really connect to it. And when I first strummed the chord on a bouzouki, I was like, yeah, this. I just instantly fell in love. But a lot of the music that I listen to has electric guitar. So I wanted to sort of bridge that gap and have my bouzouki, but have it a bit more rock and roll. So this is what I came up with.
And this is your true love now.
This was a labor of love, and I am so in love with this. Yeah, and we featured this on the new album on certain songs, and the guys always were a bit hesitant whenever I turned on the distortion on my old bouzouki, but now the songs really allowed some more heaviness.
Awesome.
So really excited about it. Yeah.
Thank you for elaborating more on that. Talking about those early days, you have been a part of Castlefest for quite some time, right?
Yes.
I think Eric already mentioned it. It was 2016 was the first Castlefest performance. But before that, how did you find us?
I think it was you or a friend of ours that mentioned, like, there's this festival where people play folk music and you can dress up, and it's a lot of it's a very loving, friendly atmosphere, and we were like, we should check that out because that sounds so cool. And I think we wanted to play on the stage, but the Castlefest was already booked full. So I think we asked, like, can we just buy a ticket and then come and play anyway?
Yeah, I can remember that email conversation we had. It was, I think, a month, 2 months before Castlefest.
We're always very good in planning.
And I said, I'm sorry, don't have any spots left on Castlefest. And you emailed back, are we allowed to just play on the festival if we come as visitors? And I said, of course you can, and invited you, and also said that you could drink something in the backstage, things like that. I remember the first time I saw you playing. You were sitting on strobalen. How is it in English?
Like haystack.
Haystacks, yeah.
Balls of hay, yeah.
And we talked, and then after that we booked you for the next Castlefest, a couple of medieval festivals, and after that, first time for Castlefest.
Yeah, and this really, those stages that we suddenly had the opportunity to play, that was really great for us, and we've grown so much because of that. Of course, also met a lot of new people, but just experience and also people trusting in you. We always say that Vana people from Vana, they trusted us before we trusted ourselves. But, hey, you can do this. This is nice. And then we thought, oh, this is maybe nice.
And that's something that means a lot for us.
Yeah.
You were saying in this, but giving music a chance. For us means also a lot. During creating the lineup for the next edition, we lock ourselves, the creative team, for a day in one room, and we have a really long list of bands who send in their information.
We receive like one album a day. Physical copies, a lot, and I think like 5 digital a day. Honestly, it's a lot, and we, of course, we filter a bit, but because sometimes somehow there's some hip hop in there, and
people just try
reggae, and people who really
cover bands of the Beatles.
Yeah, we had them too. Yes.
Not kidding. Really true.
No, this is not a joke. No.
Next set will be Beatles.
And then we have them. We give them a listen.
Yeah. And obviously you saw what happened when we announced you, because you play on the Sunday evening, and that's only accessible for the camping visitors. There was a lot of complaint. I think that must be a compliment.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. It was very difficult to read, of course, because we're so happy to play there, and of course we would like everyone to have that experience. Yeah. But it's always a very nice party. Like that night is very special. I think it has an extra magical atmosphere.
It does.
You did it more often. The Sunday closing for the campsite. It always is a party. Yeah.
I remember the first time when we had to do that in 2016, I believe. And we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know what to expect. And we were like, oh, it's the Sunday final show. People are already going home. We're going to play in front of an empty tent. It's going to suck. And then we hit the stage and it was full house. And I remember staring at that crowd like, oh no.
What is happening?
And suddenly I was so nervous, and I will never forget that night. That was amazing. Yeah.
Seemed like the sound went off.
Yeah.
Should we be talking about that?
No.
Technical difficulties.
But that's that evening is special for us, and we like to keep it special, and that's why we, of course, book special bands like you. But at the same time, at the slots that are available for everyone, we like to give bands, like we gave you a chance in 2016, bands like Valar or Fehud, like they are already huge in their country or in abroad, but not in the Netherlands. But we think they are a great addition, and they will become new favorites for our visitors as well.
Yeah, we are really picky. We don't invite just any band. We listen to them carefully, try to see live shows, things like that. So for us, every band is a great name, is a big band, is a famous band, because because they're really good quality bands. We think they should have a stage to play on and have listeners.
Very nice also to hear that process again from now the other side, of course, because we just send a mail and then we hope for the best. now it's nice to hear also that other side.
Yeah, there's a whole.
Yeah, but as you also heard from Femke, there are much more bands who never hear from us again.
like the Beatles,
like
a
the
cover
Beatles.
band, of course. Yes.
And the Bob Marleys.
And the Bob Marleys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about
no,
that.
but there are so many bands sending their material. We can't invite them all.
No, but we tried.
Like I said, 35 bands this year.
Yes.
Last year, almost 40.
Almost
I think.
40. I think 39 somewhere. Yeah. And we like to make like a good mix of new acts, Castlefest new acts, and familiar faces, of course.
Yeah.
And we hope to do a good job.
Yeah.
But we will see how that turns out coming August.
We are looking forward.
We definitely are looking forward. Talking about the album a bit more, I believe that we visited you guys to make a small documentary about this,
that's
right?
Gonna be fun, yeah.
What happened during filming?
I think I gave a tour to Erik through the house where we stayed, because we really wanted to stay together while creating this album, have a sort of a closed space to write in peace, so to say, and to record in peace. But of course Erik came in, disturbing the peace and making us all feel awkward. But we gave him a tour around the house, and we chatted a bit also, and he had his camera along.
Yeah, and that resulted in a small documentary that will become available shortly after this live stream ends. But I think we have a small preview of it. So let's have a watch.
Wie is die nou de cowbell?
Jij of ik?
Hey, welcome. Come in. Don't mind the dog. It's very friendly. Nice. Welcome that you're here. Very happy to have you here. This is where we've been living the last week. We've been recording everything in this house. We stayed here, we slept here, so it's a big mess. But I can show you around a bit. And so we're on the dike now. Next to us here is the river, the Waal. And because we all grew up here, we always went to the Waal to have parties, drink beer on the beach. Obviously there's no beach at the moment because everything is completely flooded. Yeah, we know each other already since high school.
Yeah, high school, yeah. For me it was the last years of high school that you contacted me.
Same, yeah.
But I think the rest knows each other even longer. Since 2010-ish or even longer. I think Stan and Tim have been friends for, I don't know, forever, yeah.
I still remember that we asked, hey, are there any nice violin players on your high school? And he said, yeah, we have two. One is like really cool girl and she plays violin. And the other one is a bit dorky, a bit of a geek. So, of course, we have Rikke now. On an album, you miss the live energy from the musicians. And you that's why you add sort of extra layers to make it a bit more energetic and get that energy from it. So that's what actually Tim is doing right now. He's recording some extra percussion elements.
So we've been recording and living in this house together for the past week, and that way you can really shut off the rest of the world and really just get lost and absorbed in the process, and you can get really sort of entwined in each other's energies and lives, and that just elevates the music and the process to a much more intimate and real thing. Because in the past we've sort of, we were listening to each other playing very closely, like, oh, you should do this better, you should do that better, and we were all just trying to sort of make the music as good as possible. But now, and we still do that, obviously, we drive each other crazy, but there is more trust and more trust in that what we will make will end up being really, really good.
Let me finish. Let me finish. try to understand.
Like I said, the full documentary will be online after this broadcast, and of course, A Different Dream is out now, so make sure to check it out. And for now, let's have some music.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
One trace affects the other. The trail defines the man. I pave my way with only force and time to spend. A new winter's roar comes closer as the sun collects my sweat. I chase the story in the sands to its end. I write in sands with calloused hands. Take a breath and push on further. I write in sands with calloused hands. Take a breath and push on further. One stroke will bring another to future and to past. Benevolent hands transmit their magic through the sand. Take heed or inspiration from the ones who rode before, from what is passed on through the work of calloused hands. I write in sands with calloused hands. Take a breath and push on further. I write in sands with calloused hands. Take a breath and push on further.
I see the face the sky has made, I pray that it will never fade. I see your tears, they shine up high, but I'm not ready for the stars to die. Looking up into the blue and I see what remains of you. Dust and candles hurt my eyes, they burn my spirit from the sky. Still I cannot look away, I cannot face a coming day where every glow might cease to be and you'll forever be lost to me. I will sing, I will not suffer, I will cling to the radiance that holds your name, the final remnants of my flame. Take my voice and take my song, it's all I have, for I'm not strong enough to walk this world alone. Your beacon eye has left me prone, still I cannot look away, I cannot face the coming day where every glow might cease to be and you'll forever be lost to me. The sky has made, I pray that it will never fade. I see your tears, they shine up high, but I'm not ready for the stars to die. See the face the sky has made, I pray that it will never fade. I see your tears, they shine up high, but I'm not ready for the stars to die. No, I'm not ready for the stars to die. I'm not ready for the stars to die. No, I'm not ready for the stars to die. I'm not ready for the stars to die. No, I'm not ready for the stars to die. I'm not ready for the stars to die. No, I'm not ready for the stars to die.
We actually got 2 questions from the audience to Pyrolysis, so I'm going to intervene. The first one is, when will the album be available on Spotify?
Can I talk through this, Mike? I think so. The first single will be out this Thursday on the 30th of May. And the rest of the album will be out on the 14th of June. So that's in a couple of weeks. But you can already order the CD through our Bandcamp page so that you can listen to it already. And buy it at our live shows, of course, because on the 30th of May, we have a show in Utrecht. And on the Saturday, June 1st, we have a show in Den Haag.
Well, that answers the second question. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, look up on our social media and on our website and stuff. The dates are all there. The Utrecht AQ is the venue, and Den Haag Podium aan Zee, concert at sea.
Awesome, cool. Awesome. Cool. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I didn't want them to stop.
No, me neither. Me neither.
No, it's really fun.
Luckily, they will play some more in a bit.
Yeah.
But now we have something else to discuss.
The Wicker Man.
The Wicker.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? First of all, what is it?
It's the Corvus.
Yes.
And people ask me, you mean a crow? No, it's Corvus. Raven? No, Corvus. So Corvus is the family name of all, and that's what it is. Like every year, before we know what the next Wicker will be, Jeroen is working on it for months already, and we always he always shows it to me at a goat farm in Amstelveen, Amsterdam, in Amsterdamse Bos. Really good spot to go to, and we have
You have a walk, right?
Yeah.
The two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we first we talk about everything, all other stuff, and then at one point he shows me the drawing, and then he reads all the words that is connected to it, and afterwards we talk an hour and a half about what is the energy, what is the meaning, what is the Wicker of this year, and for me personally, it hit hard. People who know me know it was a difficult year. And the crow stands for death. So it was an emotional moment. And talking to Jeroen about it, for me the first reaction was it's a dark thing. Yeah. And darkness always brings up a negative vibe. Yeah. But that isn't the meaning of the Wicker at all. It's like the seasons in nature. In the end of the year, everything dies, but it needs to die to make a new beginning. In the last part of the year, everything gets darker, but just for the light to return. So it's death. After death comes rebirth. In the darkness, you see the smallest lights. So it
needs to get dark to see the light.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah. So it's hope. It's rebirth. It's learn from past lives, past feelings. Yeah, and of course the Corvus is a really playful animal. It's a really wise animal, and it's considered the speaking of our elders. So
since the Corvus is also, of course, the messenger of our ancestors, right?
Yeah,
the gods.
Yeah. So it's a hope. It's rebirth. It's playful. It's looking from another perspective. So it's a lot of positivity. Yeah. I really love this one. Yeah.
I think also the design once again is really
amazing.
Really beautiful.
Yeah. Like every year, Jeroen is so. It's really, really good artist.
Yeah. It's funny because someone in the comments says, Brenda actually, it suits the hope is the thing with feathers. And honestly, I haven't thought about that yet, but she's so right.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. It's beautiful, and it will be a big task for Tjerk and his team to create this drawing into the real wicker.
But every year,
Yeah.
every year I think, oh, this is going to be the real challenge.
Yeah.
And then still he
Yeah.
manages to to
Yeah.
recreate this,
Yeah.
and it looks beautiful every time.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a whole process. They cut the drawing in parts and really analyzing it, and often this year he didn't, but often he says, "Mark, this is impossible to make," and in the end he always makes it. So. So things are not impossible. No.
Well, we will see on Thursday when, or Friday actually, when the train opens. Then it will be for everyone to see.
Yeah.
And for everyone open to give their offerings and to
and
to join in.
And like last year, of course, the wicker burning is on Saturday. But like last year on Friday, we will the Hidden Gang will have a moment with a parade. No,
It's a ceremony.
Ceremony on Friday night, and on Sunday. That's on Friday. It's especially for offering. Of course, Saturday the burning, and on Sunday you can go over to the place of the Wicker Man and get pieces of the ashes, or get stamps. You can write things with a bit of the ash in the ink, so you can bring it home after. Yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
Yeah, three things. So it's not just a Saturday.
No, and that also completes the cycle, right?
Yep.
Because it's also the life, death, and rebirth.
Past,
theme.
present,
Future. Right.
Yeah.
To make it more light, Maurits asks, do you have enough wicker branches after your 1st of April stunt?
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Yeah, we had a great laugh.
Yeah. No, the not only at that moment, but before you were also, because this was a idea of Femke and Lena.
Yeah.
And they planned it, executed it beautifully.
We bought branches
because
it was close to Easter, so you go buy these branches of wicker catkins, I think they're called, and we cut them and we made little bags out of them and we photographed them, so you could have this merchandise item in our web shop.
But it showed again, like we already knew it, but it showed again how willing you all are, how connected, involved the festival you are.
Absolutely.
Because we had a lot of orders of those.
Yeah, more. French asks this. I think there were more than 100 orders of these bags. Sorry for everybody who fell for it, but thank you.
Yeah, it was really. Yeah, we have enough. Yeah,
we have enough. Don't worry. This the corvus will be there.
Yeah.
You don't need to bring branches.
No.
No.
Bring your offerings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have a little chat about the academy.
Cool. Yeah.
Because we've been doing this for quite some time now, and this is because we would like to offer more in-depth information about subjects that are connected to Castlefest: fantasy, history, music, art, literature, of course. So we have panels and lectures.
Yeah. And readings, the workshops we did also.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah, so it's a big tent on the meadow field, and you certainly have to check the program when you go there.
And last year, I decided to ask in the Castlefest fan page. This is a group of Castlefest visitors on Facebook. What kind of subjects you want to see in the academy? This gave me a lot of inputs, and we really tried to book lectures and panels and the like within your suggestions. And I think that turned out great last year. So we repeated this formula this year. We already announced 2 lectures. So we have the Museum of Antiquities in the Netherlands that has a big exhibition on the Bronze Age coming October. And they will come and tell you all more about the Bronze Age, about bronze casting, what kind of beautiful artifacts come from these crafts. It will be like a sneak peek from this exhibition. I think that's pretty cool. Last year we also had like a preview of the exhibition that was going on then, and now they're back, so that's amazing. So apparently they liked it as well. So please come and ask questions because they are really happy to answer them. But the second second lecture we already announced was Kai.
Yeah. I think a lot of you already know who he is. He's a great tattoo artist. He's the singer of Heilung. Yeah, and it's cool that we have him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will talk about shamanism.
Yeah.
Especially in Norse paganism, and that of course is really tied to the Heilung project. And I think it's awesome that we have him back on Castlefest, and that he will talk more about this. So I think if you are into that, definitely
you should
go
be
to
there.
the academy.
He knows a lot. He's a really wise man.
Yeah.
And a really nice guy also. Yeah, talked to him last week also.
You talked to a lot of people last week.
I did. Yeah.
You don't want to elaborate on that?
No, it's
okay.
I with Pinkster I always go to a festival where I also saw a few of the band members in another band in the back here, Sovulo. A lot of the music we also have on Castlefest, it plays there.
Yeah.
And so it's a good way to have time to talk to people.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because during Castlefest, most of the time I don't.
No.
Well,
of course, there will be lots of other amazing panels and lectures we haven't announced yet. So I cannot go into detail right now, but expect something about clothing through history, expect something about art. It will be amazing, I can assure you. So the only thing I can say is keep an eye on our social channels, on our website, and you will find out.
I will.
You will.
I will. Yeah. I have the newsletter. I'm also subscribed to the newsletter.
Oh, so you get
I get everything.
First hand.
First hand.
So if you want to, like Mark, want to be kept updated about Castlefest, subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
We have also something else that is new this year.
Blank, sorry.
Really? Really? It involves a phone.
Oh, yeah. This is on our bucket list for quite some time already.
Several years.
Several years. Yeah.
Yes.
And now it's happening.
Now it's happening. Because what is it?
We will have our own app, festival app, Castlefest app.
And today we would like to give you a preview, so we can show you a bit of what it's going to look like. I'm not sure if it's there already. There it is. So I will give you a small
66 days.
Yeah, I don't like that counter. I am sure everybody likes it except
yeah. It's yeah.
Well, let's scroll beyond that, so you cannot see it. This is the homepage of the app, and here you will find news updates. We can do like push notifications if something happens, or if we want to inform you about something. There's our playlist of music that will be playing this year. So this is basically the home homepage of the app. Then below you find a little icon, and it's the map. Right now we're still testing the app, so right now you will see the map of last year, but you can zoom in and see what is where. And then, I think that's the most important part, you find the table. And it's like a timetable like we have on our website with all the bands playing. You can switch to different dates. So for example, Friday. And then if you are really a fan of a certain band you don't want to miss, you can click it and then you can favorite it, so it will show up in a different color. I have to remark that if they play several times, like Feiyu does, you need to go to show all and then make sure you favorite the gig you want to visit, or if it's both, you have to click them both, and then you can return, and you'll see it will be a different shade. And then you can, for example, go here.
So you can plan your whole day.
You can plan your whole day, right? So you can make your own personalized schedule, basically.
Cool.
Yeah. And you can switch to different views. So this is the timetable view. You can also make it like a list, or see it at the time. Time or location. So you can, for example, also visit the locations and see, like, this is playing on Forest Stage, this is playing on Meadow Stage, this is in the LARP Village, etc. And if you go here to lineup, you'll see your favorites as well. And of course, we also have more. And then you have, once again, the map or our catering menu if you want to have all the details. This is also from last year, so this will be updated to this year, but you'll find every thing we have on offer, basically, including the little symbols that indicate if it's vegetarian or gluten-free options. On our website, we even have more allergy information, by the way. So yeah, this is what we're working on. It's not available yet, but it will be on June 22nd. And that came
somewhere over there.
Yeah, we will share our program booklet, but also this app with all of you. And of course, we would like to hear what your experience with this app is, so we can make it, improve it.
Yeah.
We hope you will like it.
But it's basically we will have the booklet at the festival also. You can get it at the merchandise and the entrance, the information stand, I think.
Yes.
So it's not instead of.
No, it won't.
It's an addition.
It's It's extra, because a lot of people have asked about an app because you prefer to have it on your phone, and we try to make like a digital version of the program booklet, but these files are pretty big and they empty out your batteries, and we hope this will help, because this is especially designed for festivals, so it won't take up your battery as much. If you prefer to have this instead of a booklet, you can use this.
Yeah.
But if you prefer the booklet is still there.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
Good preview, right?
Yeah. Really curious how many people want to use it.
Yeah.
During Castlefest, that's what I like. I almost I don't see people walking with their phones.
Mm-hmm.
There are no phone zombies at Castlefest, and that's what we need to. That must remain, but. I think it will give a push message sometime before the next show you favorite, right?
It does,
and that I think that's enough.
But also, if we, for example, want to announce the last shuttle bus, we can send out a push notification, so you will be notified about that as well.
Yeah.
But we don't want it to be like something like a social media platform where you need to be in for hours scrolling. No, you need to enjoy the festival. Yeah. A lot of questions already coming in, and that makes it easier, because this is where we turn to the Q&A part, but maybe we can answer some of the questions about the app first. So, for example, let's see, Maurits asks when it will become available in the Google Play Store. Well, that's the same, like I said, June 22nd,
something.
I think, somewhere there. If we still need beta testers, no, we already asked for a group in our panel, so we already have people testing it right now, so we don't need more. But of course...
thanks for the offer.
Yeah, thanks for the offer. And as soon as we release it and you are playing around with it and you have some feedback, feel free to let us know, because that helps a lot. Let's see. That's already answered by Mark, but does the favoriting band trigger an alarm? I think yes, it does, but it's up to you if you want that, like a notification in your screen or not.
Yeah, you need to give your phone permission to send you the messages.
Yeah. Fransje asks, will it also work offline because the internet gets a bit choppy during the festival? We are aware, and I believe we are working on some solutions, so it will be accessible nonetheless.
Yeah, and I think main parts of the app will be loaded before it, so it will be on your phone already.
Yeah,
so there's not much internet connectivity needed for it.
No, so we advise you to download it beforehand, not at the festival. Yeah. Does the map also says you are here? We really want it to do that, but we have to choose. So now we choose for the map that is in the Castlefest theme, like we have it in the booklets. Otherwise, it's kind of a Google Maps based map, and you cannot give the Castlefest impression because it shows all the roads and all the directions you can have normally. But of course, we are an enclosed area, so that makes it harder. But they are working on solutions, so maybe in the future we will have that feature. Of course, if you have other questions about Castlefest, about what we talked about, a question for Pyrolysis, feel free to ask. Somebody has a suggestion. Estimated walking times. Yeah, that would be handy, but it's so depending on what your pace is.
And how many people are walking the same direction.
Right. Can be crowded. Right. I saw someone asking earlier if we have like a wooden floor for the Balfolk day.
No.
And that has a good reason, because the ground is not like equally leveled. So if we place these wooden panels, it will be like wonky, and that will make it easy to injure yourself.
And yeah, it's not safe.
No. Let's see. If the valley will be open, can it be a quiet zone? Just a few signs will be enough. I'm not sure what you mean. You know? Patricia, can you elaborate on your question? Okay, we should ask you about your walking times, and that's enough. This is Wolfgang, I think.
Yeah, I will walk a lot more at Castlefest than I did when I last saw him, because we were sitting drinking beers.
Makes sense.
But the walking times from waking up to bedtime, and I think it's 15,000, 25,000 steps, a day.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
How do you manage to still walk after the build-up and the festival and tearing it down?
You hang a bit forward, and your feet will manage that. It's automatically. It really goes automatically.
Really?
Yeah.
How convenient.
Just lean a bit forward.
Awesome. Emma wants to know, will the Academy tent be near the stage? She would like it to be a bit further from it.
It's a bit further than last year.
Yes.
Yeah. And 2 years ago it was so close that the sound of the stage was really in the tent. Last year it was already better because we positioned it differently.
Yeah.
But this year there will be more distance also.
Yeah. Awesome. Patricia told us a bit more. She meant the valley behind the Children's Kingdom, and it was used in previous editions as a sort of quiet zone by a lot of people. I think they found out about it. It's not something we invented, but last year it was closed.
Okay.
So this is probably has to do with the regulations from the Keukenhof grounds.
Yeah, the walking roads.
If it's closed, that means we cannot use it.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, and I'm not sure what it will be like this year. No. Will there be more screens to see the wicker?
There will be a screen on every stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and on every stage, the wicker will be shown with sound also. So if you are at Meadow and you want to sit up front and see everything, and you like the band coming after the Wicker Man or just the band before, stay there. You can listen and see everything on screen there. Awesome. Yeah, but not any extra.
No.
No.
When will Baardpraat start again?
When I arrive at the festival terrain.
So that takes a little, also somewhere 60 plus days, we just noticed.
No, 66 days the festival will start.
Right,
so I think it's
almost
10 days earlier.
10 days earlier, 50-something days.
50-something, because we already start building not the Monday before, but the Monday before that.
Mm-hmm.
So then we will arrive and I will start filming. Not I need to have a video to upload it, so it starts with making the videos. Yeah.
Everybody is looking forward.
Yeah. I like that a lot. Yeah.
So that's a keeper.
Yeah.
For now, I think I will answer some of the questions in the chats, but we still have some music from Pyrolysis to enjoy. So for now, please ask your questions in the chats. I will answer them. And in the meantime, enjoy Pyrolysis.
All that I've caused is darkness, and all that I've conjured are tears. I cannot remember being blessed by a smile. Only my sins persevere. I cannot tell anyone I'm sorry. Long after they left me behind, I've been selfish and greedy, false and dishonest. I've been many things, but never kind. Look at the blood on my hands, the scars on my face, the tears from old friends that have long gone away. All the good that I stole and could never replace, all caused by the error of my ways. Never undo all this damage. I cannot take back any line. This dark path that I walked on is now part of my story. I'll take it with me when I die. The world has a right to distrust me. My malice is lodged in my breath. The angel left my shoulder and the devil took over. My integrity is cast to the depths. Look at the blood on my hands, the scars on my face, the tears from old friends that have long gone away. All the good that I stole and could never replace, all caused by the error of my ways. Look at the blood on my hands, the scars on my face, the tears from old friends that have long gone away. All the good that I stole and could never replace, all caused by the error of my ways. My face, the tears from old friends that have long gone away. All the good that I stole and could never replace, all caused by the error of my ways. Look at the blood on my hands, the scars on my face, the tears from old friends that have long gone away. All the good that I stole and could never replace, all caused by the error of my ways.
Then comes the madness is the cure when we're all falling down.
I set the fire to the dying village. I killed the king and his whole family. Pissed in the river and poisoned the lands. Now kiss me on the cheek and say goodbye to me.
Dust and crumbs, the madness is the cure when we're all falling down.
I robbed the banks and kept all the money. I set examples for all the world to see. Burned down the harbor and sunk the whole fleet. Now kiss me on the cheek and say goodbye to me. to dust and crumbs. The madness is the cure when we're all falling down to dust and crumbs. The madness is the cure when we're all falling down to dust and crumbs. The madness is the cure when we're all falling down.
And that's the song that will be out on Thursday.